So, hello everyone, I hope you are all doing well. In the previous video, we have solved some of the questions on the courtship. I guess we were solving the questions on the courtship. And now in this video, we are going to the next question, no, next types of questions which can come in your school exams, Viva, and college exams also. So if you are new to this channel, you can just watch the series. We have covered the Python in so depth that you are going to like it. And without wasting any time, let's get started and let's move to our computer screen. Moving to the first question, what the first question states, we have to write the multiplication table. Like I am given a number, let's say I'm given the table number as input from the user as 17, and I want to print its table. So what I'm going to write, I am going to run it using the loops. So what I want here, I will do it using the for loop. You can do it using the any other loop you want to. I will do using the for loop. For I in range, what I want from here, but I want to print the multiplication from 1 to 10. So I will write here 1 to 11, as 11 is not going to be included. And in the after this, what I want to print the number. So we have taken n here as input. So we are going to print n, and 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 after that we have taken here the x symbol. So we are not taking it as the input or to multiply it. We are just taking it to as a symbol. Why we are using the capital X, that it is given in the question that you have to write it as it is. And after that I means for which value we are going to multiply it. And after that I want to print the is equal to every time. So I will write is equal to in double quotation, and here we have the value for the which I have to write the table, which is the n cross I, means which is the multiplied value every time. Like say, like if I have written 17 to ja, so 17 into 2, and it is going 17 into 2, and after that equal to, and I will get the 17 across 2 value, and I am going to run this whether it is working fine or not. See here, what I'm getting as my output is I have to write the small x here instead of the capital X. So I will make it small x, and now submit it. Yes, it's worked absolutely fine. And we have completed this question. Now we have taken the for loop here because I want to execute it one by one. Let's say I want one I as 1 first, then 2, then 3, and so on up to 10. But I don't want to include 11, but I want to include the 10th value. So I will write here, instead of 10 I will write here 11. We have already studied that 10 is not going to be included. I hope you get my point and what I'm saying. The next we have the Fibonacci series. Do you know what is the Fibonacci series? In the Fibonacci series, the first number is 0 and 1. First number is 0 and second number is 1. And what we are going to do for the next number, we are going to add the previous two numbers. For example, here you can see the Fibonacci series here. First number is 0 and second number is 1, and the sum of 0 and 1 is 1. And next, for the next number, we have 1. I will show you here. We have 1 and 1, and the sum of 1 and 1 is 2. For the next number we have, let's say, for the next number we have 1 and 2, and the sum of these two are 3. Next number we have 2 and 3, and the sum of these number is 5, and 3 and 5 sum of these is 8, and so on. We are going to create the Fibonacci series. Now if I want to print Now if I want to write the code for the Fibonacci series, what I'm going to write, and I have taken the input n as the number of the terms for which I want to take the input, for which I want to print the Fibonacci series. Now in order to print the Fibonacci numbers, what I'm going to do, I will take another variable as 0 and b as another variable 1, which are the first and the second numbers respectively. Now what I want here, I want the series. So in order to print the series, what I will write here, I will write using the loop for I in range, and I want till which value. Here I want to print it from for I in range, and what I am going to write here, I want till n, means the input which I have taken from the user, and using the semicolon and enter, we are going to have the indentation. After that I will write what I want to print a and c. I want I don't want any next line here always, so I will use the space here as my end value and making it clear. What I'm going to do next here, that I am going to update my a value every time by a is equal to a plus 1. By a is equal to, I will give my a value to b, and b is equal to a plus b. You can see here we have taken a as 0, so we are going to have a plus b as b, and in the next value we have a plus b as the b, and b value is next on the next operation is going to have the a value. Means if I am having the 0 as a, now it is going to shift on the next, and I am going to have 1 as my a value. I will write the code here. I will give a the value as b and b as a plus b, and I am going to submit this code whether it is working fine or not. Yes, it's worked absolutely fine, and we have solved this question also. I hope you have got my point, that why we have given this thing to the why we have taken this thing. Moving to the next type of question is the number pyramid. You were complaining that we have missed the number pyramid in the pattern printing video, so I am going to cover this in this video. So in order to print the number pyramid, what I'm going to have, I have already taken the number as an input from the user, which is specifying me the value and the rows I want to print. So in order to print the number pyramid, I will write here for I have already told you about that if the number of rows, then the outer loop, and the inner loop is going to consider about the number of columns. So let's go and writing about the number of rows for I in range. I will write here from 1 to n plus 1, since I want n to be included. Next we have for j in range, and what I want here to be executed till I plus 1 value, which is also the same as I is also not going to be included. Now what I'm going to print is the print j value. Means j is going to be printed. Let's say I am having j as 1, then 1, 1 again, fit 1, 2, fit 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and so on. We are going to print like this. And I don't want to shift on the next line, so I am ending it here only. Bracket closed. Next we have to, I want to I also want to, next I want to print all the rows on the next line, so I'm using different print statement after the end of the j row. Submitted this question, submit this answer and see what I'm getting as my output. But the only missing thing is I have not given the space. I'm going to have this, and see here we are going to have the right answer. And as expected, yes, this question is also solved. I request you to please take your laptops and solve the questions yourself first, and we are just revising this. You are going to solve the question first, and then you can see the video. Otherwise, the choice is yours. I can't say you anything. Just please go and take your laptops and run these code by yourself first, then see this video. Okay, it is going to be very beneficial. Moving to the next question. Now we have to print the smallest of the three numbers. We have already about the functions and how to import the functions. So I'm going to use it and print it using the functions only. So I will write here import maths for the minimum function to be imported in my this module. Import maths, not maths. Okay, mind that. And here I will write print, and I want min of what a b c. So I will write all the three numbers here, bracket closed, and going to submit this. I also have to write the smallest, so in order to get the expected output. I have not read the question carefully, but you don't do this. Just read the question carefully and then run it. So I will write here smallest also in the bracket. First smallest is going to be printed, then the min value. I will add comma here. So submit this code and see what I'm getting. See, my question is submitted and I also got the reward for this. And you can also try this question. Please go your laptops. If you haven't get your laptop still yet, go and just bring them back and then resume the video. Moving to the next question is the fizz buzz question. You can solve it. You can also see this question in the lead code. I think so. It is also in the lead code. If you are solving the lead code, you can also try it using the Python library. Although Python is considered as the easiest language, but it is going to be useful also. And moving to the fizz buzz question, what the question states: if the number taken from the user as the input is divided by 3, then it is going to be fizz. We call it fizz. If it is divided by 5, then we call it buzz. And if the number is divided by both fizz buzz, we call it fizz buzz. If the number is divided by both 3 and 5, then we call it fizz buzz. Now for example, we have 15. It is divided by 3. Yes, it comes in the table of 3. And talking about the 5, and it also comes in the table of 5. 5 3s are 15. So it is divided by both, so it is called the fizz buzz, not the fizz, or not the buzz, or nothing else. So I will write here. And one more thing there, written here, that if the number is divided by not any of the we have to do this only. I will just run this code. For this I will write the loop here, and since I want all the numbers from 1 to n, means I have to do here from running the loop from 1 to n, and in the number comes between, I have to write for only that number. Nothing else number is going to be printed. And you can see here, like where here we have taken the input as 15, so 1 2 and 3 is divided by 3, so we will write here fizz. 4 5, instead of 5 we will write here buzz, because 5 is divided by 5, and so on we are going to do till 15. Running the loop, I will write here for I in range, and what I want here, I will write here, I want from 1 to n plus 1, so I will write here from n plus 1. And what I want here in the loop, I will write the semicolon, and in the loop I will write the if else block. If my number is n, in the bracket I will write here n percentage 3, means it is percent all divided by 3. We have already studied about the percentage, means the floor division, is equal to 0. Then what we are going to do, we are going to print fizz, and similarly for the in the else I will write here what I want in the else if number n percentage 5 is equal to 0, means we are just comparing the value, we are not assigning the value, so we are using double equal to. So when what we are going to do, we will write here buzz, and buzz here bu double z, sem double colon double inverted commas closed, and enter. Else I want, else if both if it is divided by both, then I want the fizz buzz, so I will write here n percentage 3 equal to 0, and n percentage 5 equal to 0. So what I want here, I want to print fizz buzz, print fizz, sorry for the typing, fizz buzz. B is also capital and no space here, I will remove that space, double inverted commas closed. And else, what else I want to do, else I want to print the number itself. If nothing among this, I want the number. So I will just run this and see what I'm getting.